Oh my god, and actually kills the Luna as well. That's insane. That's a lot of value. I'm pretty sure that actually wins them this fight right here. Also, I had no idea about this spot right here. What is this, man? So it's insane value. And then on top of that, you can he actually kills the Mantis as well. And it's like, yeah, well, GG. Let's watch some Jeff. There is this one that I saw. 43 and 4 as Jeff. So we could watch this one. So triple support. And I mean, they have Thanos on the team. So let's see how this Jeff player plays. Is it going to speed boost his team? Nice. Okay, so Jeff Bubbles actually gives speed boost, which is very useful for getting back onto the point and playing aggressive. Okay, just healing with the beam. Damage boost, speed boost I mean, or like bubble. Healing the other healer. Unfortunately, they die. Okay, so what I'm noticing is he basically spams his bubbles, or like he makes sure that the healing buff and like the speed boost from the bubbles is up as much as possible. And he is playing, you see, he's playing behind some cover around here, playing behind this cover here where he was earlier. And of course now looking to do some damage as well, because especially that guy was very low. Right, once again looking to heal the other healer because they're getting dived. Dropping down because that was a bit of an awkward position, right? It's kind of difficult to heal your teammates here, and they were getting dove, and generally this is a bit of a safer area. Once again spamming the bubbles. You see, the bubbles are more or less always on cooldown. I think he's keeping it the bubble now because there's no fight. Now, what I'm curious to see is how does he use ultimate? Looking to do some damage. I think he might ult here. Or at least he's looking for it. No. Okay, that was a very interesting play. I'm kind of curious to see what happens here. So he's shooting them. They're getting dove by Venom. I think he just wants to get away from the Venom. Yeah, that's probably the goal there, to get away from the Venom. Okay. I think one instance is maybe he used his ultimate for the healing circle for his teammates because Psylocke was ulting. But then again, Rocket is ulting, which means people are going to be closer together, which means he may be able to grab some people. And he gets nobody. Yeah, I don't know which one it was, if it was for the healing circle or to just counter. Or maybe just both. Yeah, maybe just both. He is just trying to escape now to his team. He doesn't really have any more underground. So he might die. Or not. It's fine. Portaling, instantly looking for a bubble. Dropping down because, again, playing on that platform above there is a bit awkward when your tanks are down below. So, in general, on this point, playing down is actually slightly better, or like, not slightly, is better than playing above, because it's very awkward to play from above. You see how he kind of backed away on the corner here? Like, not the corner, but just goes for cover. Just very well went for cover. Again, looking to keep up the healing bubbles. And doing damage, shooting whenever possible. So in general, on this point, you want to be on the same like level as your team. So if your team is above, you want to be above so you can heal them easily. If your team is below, you want to be below so that it's easier to heal them. That's a lot of ultimates, but he is staying in the Cloak ultimate so that he doesn't die from this Venom. Cloak is dead, they probably all die because they used a lot. The enemies used a lot of ultimates. Okay. Now here in the back, looting to do some damage while healing. And, of course, keeping up the healing debuff. And also, you noticed that the enemy Psylocke was trying to flank, and he looked to try and maybe damage her, push her away a little bit, make her aware of the fact that you know she's there, right? If the enemy has a diver, you don't want to make it easy for them. You want to challenge the divers. No matter if you play Jeff or anything else. Okay, so this is definitely an ultimate for the healing circle, for the Psylocke ultimate from the enemies. Because the recent change actually makes Jeff's ultimate pretty decent at defense when enemy is using an offensive ultimate like Psylocke in this case. Okay, I think he eats there because it's much easier to grab the enemies, yeah. Kills the Psylocke, blocks the Psylocke ultimate, and gets out of the Venom. That's a very good trade for his ultimate right there. That's a lot of value. Now, an advantage of playing Jeff is that you can be in fucking Narnia and still heal people because your healing beam is actually infinite range, I'm pretty sure. So he can very easily afford to be all the way over here and heal. But if he gets contested, he just dives in the ground and, well, the enemy can't really do much. Now, once again, the team is up, so he is playing with them. And Bubbles. Bubbles, Bubbles, Bubbles. Enemies used a lot of ultimates, so they might lose this. Which is understandable, right? Enemies used a lot of ultimates. I don't think they reach in time anyway.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Yeah, I don't think they can reach in time. Or... oh, they can. Nice. They might still lose, but you see how he's looking to go back, playing cover, playing safe. He's not playing very aggressively. He might look for something now with his ult. Okay, he doesn't really grab anyone and he might die for it. Yeah. So, unfortunate round, but you see that he used his ultimate once again kind of defensively, making sure his ultimate at least touches the point so that his teammates can get healed. Unfortunately, he can't really grab anyone here. Maybe going for the Punisher was bad because Punisher can turret, so probably going for the Rocket would have been better. Although the Rocket was smart enough to climb up so he can't get grabbed. Maybe going for the cluster here would have been good as well. But it was a very awkward ultimate anyway. I think his main goal was using it for the healing circle regardless. So the fact that he can't grab people is whatever. Okay, so they lose this round, but they win the next two. So let's see what he does. Okay, now they have Cloak and Adam. Sitting in the back, healing and doing as much damage and healing as possible. While also making sure the bubbles are more or less always up. You see how he's kinda clumped with his team so that when you splash the bubbles, everyone around can get the healing effect from the bubbles. Okay, so, once again, staying in the back as safe as possible and just heal. Just heal and throw bubbles. So all you have to do, it's not that difficult. Just heal and throw bubbles. Now they have Cloak Ultimate, so they can walk and be aggressive. Mess up with the Venom with your spits. Now he does have his ultimate again, so I want to see how he uses it. Does he use it offensively, or does he use it for the healing puddle? That's the most interesting part, or like where the real utility comes from his ultimate. He gets, this is kind of underrated. So he gets attacked and immediately bubbles and flows and like dives. Now this is a nice flank though. And I think the reason for that is because his Emma was using an ultimate. You can see right here that the Emma was using an ultimate, which means these guys are going to be looking in this direction, which gives him some free time to just flank them and maybe do some damage. Okay, so it does seem like he used it defensively again. Look, enemy Star-Lord is ulting. He's using it because while you are using your ultimate, you can't get hit, right? So that's defensively for him as well, to not get killed by the Star-Lord. But also for his team, because they get the healing puddle. And you can also eat some people from the Luna ultimate. And even gets the Luna, that's insane. That's really good value. Oh my god, and actually kills the Luna as well. That's insane. That's a lot of value. I'm pretty sure that actually wins them this fight right here. Killing that Luna and taking away the Venom as well. Also, I had no idea about this spot right here. What is this, man? I had no idea that you can spit people off the map here. That's insane. I genuinely had zero clue about this spot. And now we know. That's a good spot, huh? Okay, then back to healing and shooting damage at the same time, or like beaming people. Playing safe, playing in the back. Staying with his other healers and just making sure to heal. Another slightly underrated thing here is you see that the Star-Lord is shooting them from behind. See, the Star-Lord is shooting from the back, so what does he do? He walks forward with his Adam and tries to LOS the enemy Star-Lord, or like counter-rotate and go away from the guy so that it's harder for the Star-Lord to actually do something. Nice. While also looking to heal his teammates, yes. I think they might win this. Guys, I'm not yawning because this is Jeff gameplay. I'm yawning because I'm fucking tired. Okay? Just in case I get any comments. Oh, Jeff gameplay is so boring. The coach is yawning while watching it. Once again, I would say this is both offensively and defensively ultimate, because once again, they have Mantis ult, enemies I'm talking about, and then Star-Lord ult. So once again, he's using it for the healing puddle and to help himself. And he also grabs the Mantis. And grabbing the Mantis is really good as Jeff, because there's nothing she can do about it, because she's not crowd control immune like Luna, which means if you can eat the Mantis, her ultimate is completely nullified and she cannot heal her teammates anymore. So it's insane value. And then on top of that, you can he actually kills the Mantis as well, and it's like, yeah, well, GG. What can Mantis do? So guys, if you play Mantis, banning Jeff is not so bad. Jeff actually counters Mantis. Anyways, let's watch the final round now. Speed boosting his team with the bubbles, right? You want to make sure that you get there fast with the speed boost from the bubbles. Then, of course, healing his healers when you are getting dove, right? You want to carry your healers so that they don't die from the diver. If you guys are facing a diver, make sure to heal each other. You see how he's essentially playing with his other healers all the time, so that you can heal each other and keep yourself safe. Oh, and he just dies. He does get rezzed. Is he probably gonna ult? Yep. So the reason I was expecting an instant ultimate is because of the healing puddle, right? He gets rezzed, and he leaves a puddle down here, meaning everyone who gets rezzed is going to get healed by the puddle. And bonus, he can maybe kill someone, yeah. This Luna should be dead. Yeah, so he saves his teammates and kills the Luna. That's a lot of good value right there. Then, of course, playing as safe as possible, right? He's just playing here, using or like abusing the fact that he has a lot of range with his healing, and he's playing very safe in a very safe position alongside his Adam as well. In the back with cover and just healing. That's all you have to do. Just heal like this, you see? Heal and do damage as a consequence of healing, while making sure you have bubbles on everyone. Venom dives, so he looks for his other healers. They have Cloak ult, so he probably is not gonna ult here. He might ult after that though. Yeah, there you go. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like his team really needs it, because they are just winning. But the thing I'm noticing is that he just doesn't die, right? He has the least amount of deaths in the game. Okay, doing some damage to that. Healing your teammates. Spitting when possible. And always, the one thing I'm noticing, or like the one constant I'm noticing, is he's more or less all the time at 0 bubbles. Why? Because he actually keeps using them and making sure that the bubble buff is on his teammates as much as possible. The speed boost and extra healing is really strong. It's very good, so you want to make sure it's up on your teammates as much as you can. And there you go. And he was MVP for that as well. Now let's see here. So he had the most healing in the game because of that heal boost and making sure to just stay safe and heal, as well as the least deaths in the game because he was just playing safe, stay back, and he was very good at using his ultimate to save not only his teammates but himself, because when you use the Jeff ultimate before you come out to eat, you are invulnerable. So he was using that to counter Star-Lord ultimate, he was using that to counter Psylocke ultimate, he was using that to counter Venom ultimate, And it didn't happen in this game, but he could also use it to counter Strange Ultimate. So you get invulnerable, which means you don't get hit by these ultimates, and you also leave down the healing puddle, which is great for keeping your teammates alive. Then, using his ultimate to grab some enemies. I think genuinely, in this game, or like overall, he used his ultimate more for his team and for himself rather than eating enemies. Eating enemies was like a bonus. That's what it seemed like to me. Saving himself and his teammates with his ultimate came first, and eating some enemies here and there was like a nice bonus after he tried to save his teammates and himself. That is what I think was the reasoning for his ultimate most of this game. So overall, stay safe, heal, make sure to have constant healing bubbles on your teammates and maybe yourself, and look for some defensive ultimates actually. Stop thinking about maybe eating all the enemies unless there's like a huge opportunity for it. If there's a Groot ultimate or maybe an Angela ultimate and the enemies can't run away from your eating, but if not, then using your ultimate defensively seems to be the better case. So yeah, actually learn something here. Nice. And that's the video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really hope you actually learned something from this, or at the very least you found it enjoyable. So if you did, please consider liking and maybe even subscribing to the channel if you want to see more of this, or maybe check out the stream where I actually do all of this live and much more. So if you're interested in that, come hang out right here or at the link in the description. Anyways, thanks for watching. Now go get some wins. Goodbye.